Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another Simpsons Tapped Out Ideas video. This is this week's one. Gonna try and do them weekly and not have two a week, because otherwise I'm just gonna plow through them. I don't really want to run out of ideas anytime soon, because I'd like to keep this around for quite some time, because it's quite popular among some of you guys. Now, just a quick sort of little disclaimer slash heads up. If there's any like characters or buildings that you would like to see in the Simpsons Tapped Out, please tell me down in the comments, and I will try and find either obviously a character to go with that building or a building to go with that character to the very best of my ability. If I can't find one, then I can't find one, but I'll try. I've done it with I've done it with all the ideas that have been said thus far. It's just going to be a while until they come out, just because I like to spread it out. I don't want to just do like really small characters in one episode, in one sort of thing, and then and go through all the big characters in my earlier episodes. So anyway, let's get on to the first idea. Let's stop rambling. So yeah, the first idea is, in fact, it's the Brokewood Apartments with Raphael. Now, found something pretty cool. I've always kind of said about Raphael, I really wanted him to come with what was it called? Guns, blood. I don't know, what was it? Bloodbath and Beyond, that was it. Bloodbath and Beyond, which was a gun store. He worked there, and I thought it would have been cool for him to come with that. Thing is, there's so much stuff he works at. He could come with anything. I found Brokewood Apartments is where he actually lives and he works, so it's just a perfect location for them to add. It's like the perfect one for Raphael. I was actually pretty surprised when I found this, and I really hope they do add it with him with it. It makes perfect sense. It would be a really good quest line, and also Raphael they could fill his tasks. He's worked at he can work at the obviously Bloodbath and Beyond, work at the mall, work at unemployment centre. I'm pretty sure he works at. He works at so many different places. They can just slap his tasks with stuff, and it could just be it could just be amazing. Anyway, moving on. The next idea is actually the Mary Spuckler. This is with the 4H farm. Now, the 4H farm is the episode that the 4H farm, they could add it as just the whole thing, or they could add the barn, as you can see there. They could add just like that huge barn, because that huge barn is where Bart actually meets Mary, and obviously she's been working at the 4H barn. Obviously this is like a kind of youth centre. It is something in real life as well. I'm not too sure what it is, but from what I can gather from the episode, it's just a place where loads of kids can go and help work on the farm, sort of thing. And that's where obviously Bart, I don't know if it was Bart and Lisa, but Bart goes anyway. I'm pretty sure Lisa went as well. Can't quite remember, but basically, yeah. So they work at the farm. Mary was where she was kind of seen, and it just makes sense to add it with that. I mean, they could actually add obviously like Lewis and Wendell maybe, because they're also seen there as well. But I think it just makes more sense for Mary, because it's kind of like her introduction episode. The next kind of idea this could actually tie in with the Mary obviously the Mary update. This is the meth warehouse where Cletus actually gets his he gets his meth from, basically. Now, obviously, like, Cletus owns this, and I don't know if he owns it, but he's in association with it, and obviously he deals with this as well. So, of course, I think in the files there is actually a meth plant for Cletus's farm. It's kind of like a little. It was meant to be added with the Breaking Bad kind of like spoofy kind of episode that the Simpsons did a while back, but they ended up not adding it. I just think it will make perfect sense. Add the meth worker as well. They don't have to add the meth worker at all. He's kind of a small character, but he is seen a few times. Well, he's seen once in the episode. He is only a one episode character. They could do some quest lines with him. That could work. It's just like a little extra. Maybe he could be donuts, like a separate, like, I don't know, like separate. He could be like 40 donuts separate or something, or he could come with the meth warehouse. But I think what the meth warehouse should do is you be able to I don't know, actually. I can't really think of an idea for it, but I don't really want to go too. I kind of think it should just unlock. It should really just be a warehouse that unlocks the meth plant for Cletus's farm. I don't think they should go into any drug things because it's a game meant for children as well. So I don't think they really should really go into drug, kind of like drug, making drugs and stuff. But they could just do it so it unlocks the meth plant for Cletus's farm. And the final idea can also actually apply to the Mary update, as I say. It could also, all three of these ideas that I've just kind of said, they can all be in one big update, one big level update. That would be pretty cool. But this is the Springfield County Fair with Lou the Cow. Now, originally one of my ideas, kind of quite a while back, my older ideas that most people, quite a lot of people watched, but most of my recent subs won't have watched. I did an idea with Lou, and I said he should come with a slaughterhouse. Now, of course, Lunch Lady Doris, or Dora, she's called and typed out for some reason, came with obviously the slaughterhouse, so that's kind of axed it for Lou. Really not sure why she came. I guess it kind of makes sense because she collects obviously all the meat. I guess she gets like from the slaughterhouse, doesn't she? So it makes sense, I guess. But Lou was obviously a cow who was actually in the slaughterhouse, and he nearly got slaughtered himself. Now the county fair is where obviously he was. They could just add all the they could add the sign. They could add it kind of like the freak show is. I think they should do like the freak show that we got ages ago in an old Halloween update. It's kind of like it's more of a decoration. They could add it as a decoration. I'd be happy with that if they actually kind of made this big one update and added all three characters. They added Mary, the meth worker, and Lou. And what I think would also be a good idea, if they were to do this kind of update with Mary, I think they should add, they should bring Brandine back. They should make her a permanent donor, a permanent premium character for that. And I think they should add a couple more tasks onto her dialogue where she can have, she can do the whole birth, giving birth thing again, and she can do it with more children, because the 3 children are pretty cool, but I think we need more because there's way more. We've obviously got birthday. I don't even know. I don't know the names, but they should do more of them. Have Mary have separate tasks because she's a bigger character, and then have them actually collect income. Pickpocketing. As pretty sure that's what they're meant to be doing. So yeah, that's my ideas for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This video was a bit longer, but yeah. So that's kind of like my thorough analysis of what they should add. I hope you enjoyed, and please comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I shall see you next video and next week for some more goody ideas. As always, please leave any any characters you'd like to see in the game, or also maybe any building. It'd be easier for me to find buildings with characters, but obviously I can find characters that can go with, I can find buildings that can go with certain characters. So please leave any characters that I've missed out. If you haven't watched all of them, just leave the name down, and I'll tell you if it's already been in an idea, I can tell you. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.